So here's my question for you both. I'm an MSP. I know exactly what you're talking about as far as IG1, IG2, and IG3. Hell, my plans are geared toward IG1, IG2, and IG3, and we brand them Essentials, Essentials Plus, and Essentials Plus Custom because of compliance and whatever. Why is it taking so many damn years for us to stack and map the stack to compliances? Why is there no like you would think that in my brain, the RMM would be the ideal place or where the PSA to help. Hey, this is this with it to help with that guidance. Why does it take someone like you all to kind of come to market? And I'm sure it's probably the whole reason why you come to market is because no one is doing this. Like, why is it so hard to map this stack? Oh, no, and this is you've triggered me. So, and Sean's laughing because he knows I don't get like this unless we're in person. So why is that so hard? Why is it that these vendors and or the stacks where they say, hey, you have to make sure you check out right of boom. Hey, you got to make sure you've inventory and do all this sort of deal. And you hear the tool saying, hey, we will check that box, but not 3 of the sub check boxes of 1.3 and 1.7 for inventory. So why is it so hard to do that? And why has it been needed for you all to kind of step into that place to help fulfill that gap?
Matt, you want me to take that one first? So two things I know. So there's not enough cybersecurity experts. So we need engineers like the people on your team, Paco, to do the work. So they do need a little bit of guidance. The other thing is this traditional business model of an MSP is to charge per endpoint or per seat per month, right? So how am I going to make money on this, right? This is a lot of work. It's a lot of human hours. It's a lot of interviewing the customer and sitting down. So you kind of have to spread that work out over a year, 2 years. And that's basically what the GRC thing does. It basically plans that all out.
That's a huge piece of it. But, there's the subtext here is that it's even possible to have an RMM do it all. And it's just not. It's possible. Okay. It's possible to automate some of security. And some of security is always going to be people and processes. There is no automated system that you can invent to secure things that a smart person couldn't work around. So you need other smart people to make sure you're stopping them. There's a lot of people in process. You're never going to use software to automate all of security. This is a good thing for the MSP industry because if it was all automatable, first of all, it would probably already be done. And secondly, you guys wouldn't be making any money off of it. It would just be some SKU you're selling for a dollar markup, right? But actually right now, and technology disruption comes in waves, right? And right now the disruption is compliance, security, trust in information systems and proving it. And as the MSP, there's a financial incentive to be that trusted advisor and lead the customer through this disruption. And one final thing, honestly, the standards 5 years ago were horrible. They're getting really good. And our science of security has really matured to the point where the guidance out there is good. There are roadmaps you can follow. And it's 200 stops along the path, but those roadmaps didn't even exist 5 years ago. So, I mean, 5 years ago, it was all theory and lists of controls, no specific order. Oh, let's do a quantitative risk assessment with an auditor and a 4,000-page report and heat map your way through a process that'll take 11 months to figure out where your security was 11 months ago, and and that's where things were 5 years ago. And they're still that way in large enterprise. But in MSP space, I mean, things are charging ahead, moving at the speed of business, right? And so we need tools that can really move as fast as people can move their way through projects to repivot towards the next security action.
No, that makes total sense.